Now is the moment to take action. Millions may experience acute food shortages in a matter of weeks as supply chains break down, store shelves run out, and confrontations intensify. This is your last warning. Prices are about to skyrocket, and there might not be any government assistance to lessen the impact. Before it's too late, make sure you have everything you need. To safeguard your family's future, act now before October ends and stock up on these 30 essentials, or face the dire repercussions. Now is the time to think about, include instant mashed potatoes in your emergency food supplies. Shelf-stable flakes from brands like Betty Crocker and Idaho One should be at the top of your list of prepared foods. This is due to the fact that instant mashed potatoes are lightweight, which makes them perfect for transportation and storage. In only a few minutes, you may prepare a pleasant and substantial dinner by simply adding water. With their high-calorie content, these potato flakes offer the vital energy boost that is required when food supplies are running low. They are more than simply a side dish. They provide warmth and nourishment when you need it most. You risk losing a calorie-dense, necessary staple if you skip this adaptable foodstuff. Stocking up on instant mashed potatoes now will help you be ready. They could be your savior. Never undervalue peanut oil. It's time to add it if it's not already on your list. One of the most versatile and dependable cooking fats, peanut oil is ideal for last-minute emergencies. Unlike other oils, its high smoke point permits cooking or frying without rapidly degrading. Reputable companies like Planters and Lena provide reliable, high-quality alternatives. Imagine having to rely on an open flame or gas stove during a power outage. Having oil that doesn't burn or turn rancid easily is essential. In addition to aiding in food preparation, peanut oil is a survival tool that maintains stability in the kitchen. Ignoring it could result in annoyances like scorched food or stuck cookware, which would make an already difficult situation much more stressful. Peanut oil is a useful resource during emergencies, rather than a luxury. Don't assume that sugar will be enough. More than just a delicious treat, honey, especially unprocessed, raw types from reliable suppliers like Nature Nate's or your neighborhood farm, is essential for survival. Honey is a dependable long-term pantry essential because it never goes bad like sugar does. When fresh food is limited, honey, which is high in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, can be a potent nutritional supplement. Beyond only providing food, honey has antimicrobial properties that can be used to cure wounds, ease sore throats, and strengthen immunity. Its advantages in emergency situations are indisputable. Using processed sugar exclusively will result in blood sugar spikes and tooth issues. Keep honey in your pantry now. You'll appreciate its liquid gold in hard times. An essential component of any preparedness strategy is apple cider vinegar. Quality options from companies like Bragg and Heinz go beyond simply spicing up salad dressings. Whether your food is about to go bad or your immune system needs a pick-me-up, apple cider vinegar is a multi-purpose beverage that can help. It serves as a strong disinfectant, immune-boosting agent, and preservative in addition to being a flavoring agent. You run the danger of contamination and shorter food shelf life if you don't have it. If you believe that you have enough canned products and bottled water, you should reconsider. Apple cider vinegar storage can make the difference between prolonged food safety and preventable spoiling. Despite its modest size, baking soda has several applications and is therefore an essential item for everyone getting ready for an emergency. Baking soda is an unsung hero in the survival pack and may be purchased from companies like Arm and Hammer. More than just a baking ingredient, it may be used as an all-purpose cleaning, a natural leavening agent in case yeast runs out, and a toothpaste alternative. Baking soda is a useful addition to any first aid pack because it may be used to treat insect bites and neutralize acid burns in an emergency. It can be used to scrub and deodorize clothing and surfaces. Don't make the mistake of forgetting this necessary item. Include baking soda on your list right now, and you'll have a trustworthy resource for dealing with a variety of unforeseen problems. Although instant rice may appear straightforward, it can be quite helpful in a survival emergency. Brands like Uncle Ben's and Minute Rice offer quick cooking, lightweight, and storage-friendly solutions that save energy and fuel, two essential resources during hard times. To quickly prepare a healthy dinner, combine instant rice with leftovers, canned foods, or cubes of broth. When you need something simple to make under stressful situations, this underappreciated basic excels. Instant rice works quickly, so you're energized without having to put in extra effort, unlike raw grains that take longer to cook. Stock up on instant rice now as part of your critical prep list to avoid having to scramble later. Prioritizing foods with shorter cooking times can be a game changer when resources are scarce, lowering stress and assisting in energy conservation. You may maintain your readiness and independence by making a plan in advance and stocking appropriately. It's time to add white vinegar to your cupboard if you don't already have it. Having this multi-purpose equipment on hand is more crucial than the type of product, whether it's a generic store label or a well-known brand like Heinz. White vinegar is necessary in survival scenarios and goes beyond pickling and cleaning the house. White vinegar comes into its own during a power outage when refrigeration is no longer an option. It sanitizes surfaces, acts as a trustworthy disinfectant, and aids in food preservation without the need for energy. In an emergency, vinegar can be extremely helpful in preserving hygiene, even though many people consider bleach or other chemicals to be essential for cleaning. It doesn't matter how much food you have on hand if you're fighting unhygienic conditions. To safeguard your health when it counts most, start stockpiling white vinegar today. Despite its humble appearance, canned evaporated milk is a must for living. This pantry staple, which is frequently used in nostalgic dishes, is much more than just a crucial component of fudge. When fresh dairy isn't accessible, reliable brands like Nestlé and Carnation provide shelf-stable, adaptable milk for any circumstance. Imagine having a sumptuous dessert or a creamy cup of coffee even when resources are limited. Evaporated milk, which is rich in calcium and vitamin D, helps maintain strong bones and a healthy immune system, two things that are essential when nutritional options are restricted. You risk having limited flavor and inadequate nourishment if you skip this item. To be prepared for everything that may come up, stock up on evaporated milk today. When it comes to emergency meal preparation, powdered eggs are a hidden gem that is frequently disregarded. Powdered eggs from companies like Augustin Farms are high in vital protein and shelf-stable, which means they won't go bad. They are incredibly adaptable. Their richness enhances baked items, scrambled eggs, and even soups. Powdered eggs are a dependable supply of protein and nutrients in circumstances where fresh eggs are no longer available. Consider the distinction between a meal that is high in nutrients and protein and one that is deficient in essential nutrients. You will have a useful tool to keep your family healthy and strong in any survival situation if you stockpile powdered eggs today. Although canned pineapple can seem like a delight, it's a crucial component of any emergency supply kit. When fresh food is hard to acquire, reliable brands like Dole and Del Monte offer a delicious, vitamin-rich alternative. Canned pineapple's strong vitamin C content strengthens your immune system and helps avoid deficits. In addition to being a tasty snack, pineapple juice may be used as a flavoring component in marinades and sauces, which can help you keep your diet interesting when things get tough. An additional advantage when nutrition is limited is that canned pineapple is high in natural sugars and digestive enzymes. Avoid the letdown of boring, nutrient-poor meals when you need energy and health the most by stocking up on this item today. Blackstrap molasses, such as that found in Plantation, Bee, Our Rabbit, and Grandma's Secret, is more than just a sweetener. It is a concentrated source of vital nutrients. When fresh food is limited, this nutrient-rich syrup offers a vital supply of iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Blackstrap molasses provides long-lasting energy throughout stressful and physically taxing periods, fortifying your body against the harshness of survival conditions, anemia, weak bones, and muscle cramping could become major problems in the absence of this iron source. Keep blackstrap molasses on hand as a source of energy and fortitude in the face of stressful situations. You are losing out on one of the most important survival foods if canned salmon is not in your emergency kit. Consider tuna, salmon, sardines, or mackerel cans. Companies such as Bumblebee, Starkist, or Wild Planet provide high-protein, shelf-stable food when you need it most. When finances are limited, tinned salmon, which is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and other vital elements, offers dependable, fast fuel to keep you going. Canned fish can be eaten right out of the can and doesn't need to be refrigerated like other protein sources do. If you neglect this vital, your body may turn to muscle breakdown for energy, leaving you weak and exposed. To be ready for any circumstance where fortitude and sustenance are crucial, stock up on tinned fish today. You'll be happy to have canned pumpkin on hand all year round, because it's a nutritional powerhouse that's not only for pies. Abundant quality canned pumpkin that is abundant in fiber, vitamins, and minerals is available from brands like Organic Valley and Libby's. It works well as a basic side dish or in soups, stews, and baked goods. In addition to offering diversity, pumpkin helps with digestion and immunity, which is important when dietary options are scarce. This small item adds taste and health advantages to your emergency stockpile, so don't undervalue it. Although it may seem unusual, shelf-stable cheese is a lifesaver in a survival scenario. Consider processed choices that don't need to be refrigerated, such as Kraft Singles and Velveeta. These cheeses are packed with vital proteins and lipids to keep you feeling invigorated. Whether melted over canned chili or eaten right out of the packet, they can add flair to any simple meal. When fresh dairy is no longer an option, having shelf-stable cheese on hand ensures you have a dependable source of protein with a pleasing flavor. Fresh milk is fantastic, but its shelf life is short. Long-lasting powdered milk that contains vital minerals like calcium, protein, and vitamins is available from brands like Carnation and Nestlé Nido. Because of its versatility, powdered milk can be used in baking, cooking, and coffee. When fresh milk swiftly disappears from shop shelves, powdered milk fills the void and makes sure you don't lose out on important nutrients. Having enough powdered milk on hand now could mean the difference between future nutritional stability and having to fend for yourself. Bouillon cubes are a must for emergency supplies since, despite their small size, they are bursting with taste. These cubes, whether from Knorr, Maggi, or other brands, give pasta, grains, beans, or soups more depth. Bouillon cubes add much-needed flavor when you're stuck with basic essentials, transforming bland meals into filling ones. They are a useful addition to any emergency pantry because they are lightweight, shelf-stable, and take up little room. A centuries-old mainstay of soldiers and sailors, hardtack is still useful as an emergency food today. When fresh food is in short supply, this almost indestructible cracker's extraordinarily long shelf life provides vital sustenance. Hardtack is lightweight, sturdy, and convenient to store. It is made simply of flour, water, and occasionally salt. It may not be the most flavorful food, but it is a good source of carbohydrates and can be eaten by itself or softened by soaking in liquid. This old survival food will come in handy when fresh resources run low. Saltine crackers might not seem like much, but they are essential in an emergency. Consider Keebler Club or Nabisco Premium crackers. They are incredibly adaptable, shelf-stable, and simple to store. When you're feeling ill, saltine crackers are a quick and easy way to get calories while still being easy on your stomach. They go nicely with anything in your cupboard, peanut butter, or canned meats. They're also excellent when you're looking for something simple but satisfying. Having these on hand can make a huge impact, so don't undervalue them. It's time to get serious if you haven't already loaded up on cornmeal. Reputable companies like Quaker or Bob's Red Mill provide a calorie-dense, nutrient-dense product that is shelf-stable. cornmeal can be used to make a variety of dishes with little effort, such as polenta and cornbread. Cornmeal is a vital component of any survival supply since it is high in calories and convenient to store. Without it, when resources are scarce, you can find yourself without a nourishing, high-energy staple. You're setting yourself up for bland survival meals if your pantry is devoid of vinegar-based spicy sauce. With just a few drips, brands like Tabasco and Frank's Red Hot add flavor to otherwise boring meals. Vinegar-based hot sauce improves the flavor of meals that have been preserved for a long time and has an almost endless shelf life without the need for refrigeration. Additionally, a little spice can lift your spirits and make meals a little more pleasurable during difficult times. Instant coffee is a morale enhancer in an emergency situation, in addition to providing a caffeine fix. Even during a crisis, brands like Folgers, Nescafé, or Maxwell House may provide a reassuring cup. Instant coffee is perfect for survival scenarios because it doesn't require any brewing equipment, and its boost might help you stay focused, and it can even be a useful bartering tool if necessary. Don't undervalue this pantry staple. A cup of coffee could provide the mental boost you require during trying times. Pasta recipes are not the only use for canned tomatoes, which are available under labels like S&W, Hunt's, and Del Monte. These shelf-stable pantry staples give recipes a vital acidity boost and are high in vitamins A and C. When fresh food isn't available, canned tomatoes offer nutrition and diversity for soups, stews, and sauces. They will be vital because of their immune-boosting and antioxidant qualities. Without them, your meals will probably lack nutrition and flavor. Despite its reputation as an outdated cuisine, Spam is a dependable option in a survival scenario. Spam is very calorie-dense, easy to prepare, and rich with lipids and protein. It also has a long shelf life. It can be eaten right out of the can, stewed, or fried. When fresh food is scarce, you can satisfy your body's need for protein by eating canned meats like Hormel Spam. You may experience a protein shortfall if you don't hoard Spam, which could affect your strength and energy levels when you need them most. Protein, fiber, and other vital elements are abundant in lentils, which are also lightweight and shelf-stable. Lentils are a multi-purpose survival food that may be used in salads, stews, and soups. They cook more quickly than other dried beans, don't need to be soaked, and provide a filling meal when you need it most. Additionally high in iron and other vital nutrients, lentils are a lifesaver in an emergency. You can ensure a consistent supply of nourishment that will sustain you by storing dried lentils in your pantry. Avoid the error of overlooking the rolled oats. Fiber-rich choices that are shelf-stable and simple to keep for years are offered by brands like Quaker Oats and Bob's Red Mill. You may make oatmeal with rolled oats, use them to make bread, or even use them to thicken soups and stews. Oats are a dependable source of energy in an emergency because they are inexpensive and easy to prepare. Oats provide steady energy, unlike pasta, which can cause sluggishness if consumed in excess. The importance of rolled oats in a comprehensive emergency pantry cannot be understated. Not only are ramen noodles a common college food, but they are also necessary for survival. Brands with a lengthy shelf life that are quite affordable include Nissin and Maruchan. For a quick supper, simply add hot water, and don't forget the variety it offers. For a heartier meal, add canned meats, vegetables, or even some shelf-stable cheese to a bowl of ramen. When food supplies run low, you can lose out on a quick and satisfying supper alternative if you don't stock ramen. Cornstarch is an essential element for making filling meals and isn't just used to thicken sauces. Thin soups or stews can be made into hearty, full meals with the help of reputable brands like Argo or Clabber Girl. Another useful item for baking is cornstarch, which you may use to produce your own baking powder if necessary. Cornstarch is crucial in survival scenarios where flour may be limited. You run the risk of having a restricted diet without the variety and heartiness that cornstarch may offer if you don't stock up now. Beyond its taste, salt is necessary for electrolyte balance, food preservation, and even emergency wound care. Long-lasting, reasonably priced solutions are provided by brands like Morton and Diamond Crystal. In an emergency, salt can be exchanged for other items and used to season food and cure meats. Without it, your body may have mineral deficiencies and meals become bland, making survival more difficult. Make salt a top priority in your pantry right away. When fresh food is not accessible, canned beans, whether black, pinto, kidney, or chickpeas, provide vital minerals, fiber, and protein that keep you going. Seek out companies that provide a range of choices, such as Bush's Best or Goya. Canned beans are the perfect emergency food because they are long-lasting, easy to store, and don't need to be refrigerated. You can feel lethargic if you simply eat carbohydrates, but beans provide the balance and protein you need to stay strong. To make sure you have a dependable supply of nutrition, stock up on canned beans. Clarified butter, often known as ghee, is a multi-purpose fat with a high smoke point and long shelf life without refrigeration. High-quality products containing fat-soluble vitamins A and K, which are essential for immunological function, are offered by companies like Organic Valley and Ancient Organics. When fresh food sources are limited, ghee is a great substitute for butter since it provides vital fats. Use it to bake, cook, or simply add richness to dishes. Don't undervalue the significance of keeping ghee on hand. It guarantees that you have a supply of good fats that can enhance the nutritional value and satisfaction of your emergency meals. Before it's too late, take action. We've discussed 30 important pantry items that could be extremely helpful in times of need. You're positioning yourself to be ready, healthy, and even comfortable no matter what the future brings by stockpiling these things today. From nutrient-dense lentils and flexible ghee to protein-rich canned fish, every item on this list is essential to creating a well-rounded pantry. In addition to providing nourishment, these foods offer comfort, variety, and vital nutrients to keep your energy levels high during